It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had quite the lineup of pilots in this European private dogfight lobby. And
the cream of the crop!
Yep, thanks, Randy. Yeah, they were the cream of the crop indeed from around the world. So I'm going to get into a dogfight here, and let's see how I fare. First up is a pilot I've never merged with before, but I really had fun looping with this guy. If you look, we're keeping good distance in our merges, and with a lot of these fights you'll notice is you're not really getting behind someone's six. It's like a series of jousts where each of you have to get your digs in. And one of the ways you defend is leave some nice space and not merge too closely. Get a quick dig there. Staying wide, using lots of rudder to kind of keep these circles far apart. And you can see that better in here as we enter a nice series of rolling scissors. I mean, look at him, he's defending very well. Now I'm flying the bomber, which has a little bit different handling than what I'm used to in the fighter. With this plane, it's all about keeping your speed up. And you notice he and I both do as best a job we can. Alright, he's cutting that way, so I'm going to rudder the opposite. It's hard rudder to the left. I'm trying to cut his angles and just get these forward-facing digs in, but he forced me to switch before I'd wanted to there. That was a good move on his part. He's going to go up here and cut to the right. Pull a nice little jive turkey. And he's instantly back neutral with me. I mean, just fantastic flying. Here it looks like I'm gaining, I'm still trailing lead, but I can't quite keep my speed up there to keep the reticle going. If you notice, I lost a little bit of speed. I'm reverse ruddering here to the right and then now back to the left. Just trying to cut in on his turns. And he's taking me near the ground. As we try and test each other's energy management. Oh, I thought I got him, and this bomber accelerates pretty quick as you get low. So now I'm reverse ruddering, just trying to keep my nose up and away from the ground. Up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that plane drops really quickly. Luckily he was gracious enough to rematch. As now he knows, though, Doc's a crasher. I don't know who's a bigger crasher, me or Rex, but this dogfight, we've already been looping. I think this is probably only 3 minutes in. We've been looping for probably 5 minutes at this point. Oh yeah, nice cut. See, now he's almost brought it back neutral, right when I thought I was getting an advantage. Yeah, and there he is. Now we're back to merging again. See, he's staying nice and wide, able to defend against my head-on gunfire here. Oh, and then there's the jive turkey. Look, he's gonna... Oh man, that was beautiful. Flipped up, fell right back down. Okay, another good head-on merge. Neither one of us could lay guns on each other with that one. I'm using the free look to kind of watch the switches and at least try and not get caught off guard. The free look really helps because in situations like these, especially when you're going against dogfighters of this level, one wrong switch and it's over. So I lost a lot of speed there getting close to the battleship. It's going to be tough. You see my speed cut. I'm trying to get it back. There you go. Ah. Now with a little bit of rudder to the right. Yep, just trying to cut into his turn. See right there? Hard rudder. And then flip back out. Reverse ruddering this time. Keep my nose up off the sea level. See, there's a little more reverse rudder to keep my nose pointed up. Let's just see, man, I cannot. Ugh. Still neutral, but he's slowly gaining the upper hand. All right, here I lose him. You lose him once, that's it. So what is it now? Okay, I'm 0-2 against these guys. Boy, what a fun dogfight. Next up is Dougie, the pilot from India, probably India's best pilot. And now look at the 1v1s with this gentleman. Whereas before I was able to keep my distance, Dougie is just cutting into my turns and laying those head-on guns super quickly. Each time we head on, he's getting shots on me and I'm getting 0 on him. So this joust is not looking good. Let's see if I can just keep neutral with him as best I can. Oh, there he cut in, I cut wide. Oh, he cut that one too sharp. Now, world-class dogfighters don't make it easy. Yeah, you can't just stall him out, but I do not want this guy on my 6, so I'm gonna stall with him. Other option is to zoom by, but gosh, that was a tough fight. So we got 1. We're 1-2. Let's see how we go in round 2 versus Dougie.
And there is no doubt about it, yeah, you mean Gene Okerlund. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh, wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously.
Yeah, are you the cream? I don't know. You start feeling like the cream of the crop when you go against these guys. So first neutral pass. Try to keep the commentary down. I can also do a version here with no commentary. Just notice how well he cuts into my turns every time. Now, I'm trying to cut back with a little bit of ruddering. Specifically, again, using that reverse rudder right here to push my rudder to the right and my nose up into the air, trying to just catch a glimpse of where he might be making his switch. And it's tough, as you can see. There he is up there, we caught a glimpse of him. Now this time, instead of going up to meet him, I'm going to cut a little bit to the left. Try and get out of this vertical looping situation we're in, and more turn it into horizontal. But let's see if I can manage. Alright, but I've lost all my speed. Once you lose the speed in the bomber. Nice flying, Dougie. So there's one more for them. Some Doc 1. Oh boy. I knew I would be heavily classed, but especially against this next pilot. Who shot you? He's a pilot you often see on European servers. Right off the bat, we are neutral. And he's doing high loops where I have to, just like with Dougie, really strain to track his movements. I'm also using sound. I'm using the sound of his engine in my right headphone. Notice that he was over here, and we're just both sitting in our cockpits staring at each other. But what a beautiful rolling scissors. And neither one of us can squeeze an advantage from it. Although he popped up and then uses some altitude to get some speed, and I'm trying not to go in the water. Oh boy. And see, now I'm losing speed again, so I'm going to cut down to gain some energy. And gosh dang it, I swear that thing drops like a rock.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
You know, just out of curiosity, Randy, and I certainly don't want to diminish your tremendous God-given talents, but...
but are we the cream? Let's see, let's go against Who Shot You one more time. Here's our first neutral. Still working to keep my energy up. I'm going to reverse rudder here a little bit just to keep my nose up while I cant my plane towards them, and hopefully just try and hit the wrong button there. Get excited, but when you get, all you're really going to get with some of these type of pilots is a couple of seconds of shots, and you got to make them count. PS4 quit recording right there, but it's one kind of glitch. But all it really missed was a couple more minutes of he and I just trying to really use rolling scissors and angles to our advantage. He is good. Is that the pilot disagreeing with me in Japanese? Yes, he's very good. Let's see, when I get up here, the apex of my turn, though, is when I tend to lose energy if you're not ruddering, or if you're ruddering too hard. So oftentimes you want to not use any, just keep your rudder straight, and keep your speed up. Nice, we're able to kind of untangle that knot a little bit and get some more distance between each other, but he doesn't give you much ground. I feel like I lost him. It's never the feeling you want to get in these. Oh, there he is. I'm still trying to keep it. Whoa, nice cut. See if we can get it head on. Oh, man. Well, that is the video. We came, we saw, and we went 1 and 5. But I tell you, I had so much fun playing with these guys. Boy, do your thumbs hurt afterwards. You need to get some of that rock climbing chalk and chalk up before you grab your controller again. But thank you, Dougie, for the fun time, and then everyone else who was participating. Hope to do more European servers like that where you get to meet other pilots. And so subscribe for more. In the meantime, we'll just watch Dougie loop with this. Oh, nice kill. Very nice, Dougie. Cream of the crop indeed, bud.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better!